Hello Smash, take out Team Beps. As your PR assistant, let's work on refining that pinned message for more context to potential consumers. Okay. Copy paste the text of the video. Unpin this message. Paste. Watch my new vid. How's that? Is that better? PR consultant? Back in 0000. DMCA. Thanks, Claire. Nope. Music's gone.
Hashtag GoGov.
Came, saw, conquered, etc. Psycat not muted. Psycat not muted. And it appears I've come back just in time for 10 minutes of nothing. So, what do we fill this 10 minutes with? You could obviously watch my new YouTube video, but I need to do something while sitting in front of this computer screen too. What to do? Any thoughts? Fish has a YouTube video link for me, but... Ooh, that's actually a good shout. Very good shout, Fish. Thank you. Nicely done. Comms check of the Dallas Fuel. Next 7 minutes and 14 seconds. Sorted. Little Chrissy. What? Sentence to CJ speaking. Love it. Fucking Chrissy. That's good comms, Callan. The 5v1 I can touch. You can tell Chris thinks he's hot shit, you know? Like every time Chrissy opens his damn mouth, you can hear that fucking disgusting ego that he has. Like it's just unbelievable.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
My
Thank you,
nose is very
Cruzzy.
sneezy.
Wait. Thank you, Cruzzy, for the tier 3. 26 months, tier 3. Go VP. Go Cruzzy. Thank you, CPNA03 for the prime as well. Ooh. Thank you very much, Cruzzy. Thank you as well.
You got a tier
CJ.
3 just now, right?
Just now, yeah.
How close are you to the goal?
I gotta be inches, mate. Inches.
You must be like within 10 at this point. You were pretty close before, so you
Let's
must
see.
be.
Because it's 6 as well
reckon
for a
you're
tier
right there.
3.
Or 7. My bad.
Oh, we're 10
My
off.
bad.
10 off.
Can we get 10 tier 1 non-gifted, non-prime subs to Xavier right now? Can we get him over the line today?
The big 10.
Exclamation
The
mark
final
finish
10.
Xavier if possible.
How much money have I given you? A reasonable amount, Cruzzy. A fair exchange of goods and services.
Buddy, I got rent in 2 days. I mean, this is my last Newport, but whatever.
You've got rent, I'm the landlord. Normal Tom says not enough. Thank you, Reform Stouse, for the tier 1. Thank you very much. I don't have rent. Thank you. Oh my god. You might have just done it. Thank you, Hurdlem Kira, as well, for the tier 1. Thank you very much. And thank you, B-Days are B-Dope, for the 6 months tier 1 as well. If you're Professor X, who does that make Unter? What was that one who was was it the Blob?
Okay, if you're Professor X, who does that make Unter and you can't say Beast?
Oh my god. Thank you, Unter's Gimp, as well, for the tier 1. And thank you...
That's Gimp.
Juno's grippers for the tier 1 as well. thanks to the Gimp. For the
you can tell that you're getting my chatters in the tier 1s right now.
It's just like Gimp into grippers. Even the blob can't finish 30 dumplings. Thank you very much, guys.
No nuclear.
Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
When's our next rainy day, Tracer? I mean, that's gonna be the true brain rot. Oh, thank you, Embran, as well for the 5 months Prime. Thank you very much.
Oh my god! I just heard the music start playing, and DMCA.
Yeah, it's like threatening for the.
Love on scene.
All right, let me cut the VOD as well. Not to.
Was that Chronic talking? Not much of a talker.
Oh, you want the comms video? What was that? Virtus Pro versus Team Peps. I'll upload that one now as well. Here we go. 1 happy sugar-free, 4 unhappy SSG members.
Slow ass Nano.
How is Soon still playing? He's benched. That's the key.
Would you believe the blue team lost this map based on the scoreline you can see on the screen right now?
Alright, uploading. Did I score well? You did pretty well, Ice. You did pretty well, Ice, but I was vindicated because you were outscored. You were outscored by Kev. Kev hit a 40.5, you hit 27.5, the second highest. Not too bad for a 3-0, but Kev went 76 and 4, so hard to compete with that. Kev actually pathetic stat saver. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Some guy desperately clinging on to every KD. Kev a fantasy head. He's done good. He's done good. Not too bad, considering it's only a one game as well. I can be happy with that. I just need Zorro to deliver a little bit more in the other game tomorrow, and we'll be looking okay. I think the scores might be up to date already. I am not logged in. Cool. No, sorry, the second game not in yet. Or the third game not in yet. Have I gone up in the leaderboard rankings? Down? Can we get fantasy points as a real in-game metric for ranked players? It helps understand performance. Yeah, well, it's like a very incredibly simple version, I think, of the what's it called? Is it just called rating in CS? Or something like that. Are we getting clean feeds for Korean this year? I've been told they're looking into it. Pineapple. HLTV rating. Yeah, that's it. You're so up. How up is up, Juby? I don't think it's not got the up to 86th. Shit. Juby's hit the 300-point mark. I have not hit the 300-point mark. Hunter has not hit the 300-point mark, but is ahead of me. Anyone else we should check? Where am I? 45th? Fuck. Thursday we get more stats. I'm creating a biased OWCV rating for people to not watch the game and post on Twitter. Okay. I'm Kellen and CJ and I'm 42nd. I might be way too up. Are you under the same name? Shit. Oh, you got a Ryan sneak in there though. Oh, you went aid. That's why I'm behind, isn't it? I've just been aid gapped by everyone. I need Chronic to smoke aid. Oh no, not Chronic, sorry. I just need Kellen and CJ to score big. So I'm all in on Dallas this next game. All in on Dallas. The Aid Gambit? Fuck. I was so down on Aid. I mean, I don't think there was actually a way to get... Like, if I got Aid, I would have had to... I guess what I could have done... Because the thing is, one thing I did consider was going, like, a Tread or Sniper, and this being Chronic instead. So I guess there was no way I was ending up on Aid, right? Unless I did, like, another minus 15. But actually, now I think about it, right? Kev got 40 points, right? Kev got 40 points. And if I look at Aid... Oh, I can't... Ah, fuck, I can't look at him. I cannot look at Aid. But I can look at Aid on here if I have half a brain cell. Results. This one. Aid got 39.5. So if Aid... So the minus 15 would have been worth it if Aid scores 16... If Aid scores 16 points in his next game, I would have broke even on my minus 15. And anything above would have been pure profit. So it seems like if you have a double, it's almost just worth inting a little bit. I guess the risk is if Aid had just scored... Yeah, there's like a weird risk-reward in play, isn't there? What's the best Diva major perk? It's got to be the heal one, right? I've not been super paying attention to what... We've not seen too much Diva today anyway, but I presume it's just the heal one everyone uses. You went Taejong over Aid? Yeah, Hunter did the same thing, Krabby, and it's fair to say he is not going anywhere fast either. The problem is VP and TM. Yeah, that's just... Yeah, anytime it's just one game. I feel like there's kind of like a... In the close games, like the 5 mappers, generally support score better. But then in the 3-0s, the winning a hit scan is normally the big winner. Or the winning hit scan, the losing support players. That's not exclusively true, but I feel like that. Why do you think no one went Diva today? So I think... Let's scroll YouTube chat. So I think in the most recent game, I think this was just a unique situation between Peps wanting to be a hazard and not really wanting to play Diva, so VP were just playing to counter out the hazard more than anything else. In the TM, anyone's legend. Again, that feels a little bit odd because obviously TM did play a bit of Diva, but this was like a Winston matchup as well. So I think in those last ones, it's just a case of AL and Team Peps being sort of quite having a unique comp they want to bring to things. In the Alcad GK one, I'm not really sure. I guess one thing we don't really see as much is the sim. You know, like in Korea where they sort of do the sim vendetta and they just try and really run over the front line, and the Zarya feels almost too squishy. So I don't know why they didn't play more Diva though. I think there definitely would have been options for it, just to play like Diva Vendetta, like basically the same comp but just with Diva and waging that, yeah, especially for GK, right? That's what we're talking about on map 5 especially. But I don't know why Diva's fallen out. I think there's still a real chance it's just better. I don't know if we'll really get evidence of that, because maybe we'll get evidence in Extinction, right? Because Sniper will still want to play Diva. Obviously Tread will to a degree as well. So I don't know why we didn't get more Diva, really. How long did anyone see a timer or anything? How long do we have? I'm just thinking I forgot to ever watch any of that Dallas video, so I don't know if it's worthwhile or not. Korea learned Sim and by god damn it, they're gonna use it. They're considering it, aren't they? I don't know, Korea seems convinced. It's just the nature of different regions, different meta reads, but they just seem convinced that the hit scan can't live. But, you know, we watched all these games today, and admittedly we were on a Zarya version versus a Diva version, but it didn't feel like the hit scans had a particularly hard time living. Maybe some of that is just the nature of Vazaria Mirror. But almost free for ego. I mean, no, yeah, that Midtown could have gone one of several ways. So I don't know how the decision worked out right. So that's kind of what we'll remember. It just worked out, but I'm not convinced. You say you're 10? Oh yeah, you are, aren't you, Long Legs? Long Legs in the top 10. Cute looking 13th place. Oh, I've lost Acna now. TOV Dallas. Ooh. Oh, I should update the stream style, shouldn't I? Alright, so I guess what's interesting about this game, or the most interesting part of this game, is that one, we're going to get more of a proper look at Escanor. He's had now, you know, a week, like almost 10 days with the team, rather than 2 days. He's been moved to the Netherlands, as I understand it, so he will be on lower ping as well. And I guess what's also interesting is both teams have kind of the same strengths, right? We both have Winston, primarily Winston or like main tank players. Infected said he was going to the Netherlands. So I think maybe it was an option at him, but I think Team Liquid have a facility in the Netherlands, and that's probably where they've shipped him off to. But yeah, they have the same strengths, don't they? They both want to play double flex, even with Escanor in the lineup. They want to get Vega off these heroes, but that's exactly what Luke wants to do as well. Kellen will probably want to play Winston where he can, but Infected will be happy to do something like that as well. They both played a bit of Sigma on occasion as well. So it feels like, in general, a lot of the same strengths right now. So we're going to get to see potentially a lot of mirror matchups that we haven't really been seeing a lot of so far in this opening sort of couple of weeks of OWCS, as well as a chance to see how much of a real threat Team Liquid can be. You know, there's also a question of, will the extra week from the incident will not have moved them further away from mental booming, or are they deeper in the mental boom, or how is it? You know. Just need a map 5 because these trios have been so bad. We got one map 5 banger. I think these NA games are going to be closer. In theory, these NA games will be closer. I want to see some Vega Alari. Yeah, I think Zeta have opened the door, especially for teams like Dallas, for teams like Team Liquid, to lean into that stuff a little bit more. Nobody knows Verminator. Nobody knows. 'Tis a mystery. Alright, so yep, no collusion for starting lineup. Didn't see him until last week either. I don't know if any other team can play Zeta, do they? I think you're right, Chinese Dinos. I think you're right, but you get away with it if the other team's going to do it too. Like if both teams are just going to do it, it doesn't really matter, you know. Like it's it's at least as good as what they're playing. So I think the fact that there's not a huge amount of super high level Sim Diva teams in North America means they can probably get away with it a little bit more often. I got Kellen and Sunjin this game. I need them to do massive work. Yeah, I've got Kellen and CJ, so I'm hoping for a lot more as well. Are you implying? No, Fredo. I'm not implying. I'm stating. One thing that I think is true of Dallas is there's a few different things from Dallas. I think Dallas have actually, because they've had such a strong early start in scrims, they seem super high confidence, right? We see them going for creative plays. We see them running creative comps. Feels like they are full of confidence and different options right now. Though against DSG, I feel like people were expecting more from Dallas. I know they won 3-1. I know they clutched out Suravasa, but I think they sort of got a gift on Suravasa to get back into that one. DSG gave it away. So I think really they should have found themselves in a map 5 against DSG. And DSG have looked better than I think a lot of people expected as well. I think there's maybe concern from Dallas is that all the great stuff we saw in those early stream scrims, how much of that is going to really translate into match day? So far, we've only seen Dallas play DSG. They only played one game last week. They're going to play Team Liquid today. There's so many sort of questions around this Team Liquid roster and how good they really are. I think Dallas still have to be favourites coming in, but I think this is a good test for Dallas. In many ways, Dallas just seems to be sort of notching off slightly more and more difficult tests. I don't think... Who's Dallas' second game? Do they just have, like, Extinction or something? Who do they play tomorrow? Oh, Lunex. Yeah, so this is kind of like the mid-table, right? So if Dallas win both their games this week, they probably... Yeah, they've secured themselves essentially top 2. So this will be an interesting test, because one thing we did see is obviously SSG demolished Lunex last week. So we'll get to see a more apt sort of comparison between the two. So maybe tomorrow's game will be a bit more useful for power scaling exactly how good Dallas look. You know? And then how much what we should expect from this Dallas SSG match next week. Ooh. Is Escanor, I believe it's in the Netherlands, but yeah, same difference. But ping is better. I think as well, not just for ping, but ping obviously helps for sure, right? Especially a hero like Kiriko. But the fact that, you know, how many days would have you had with a roster when he played that Extinction game? 2 days? 2 days practice? Now he has like 8 days practice. That's a factor of 4. Quadruple. Is it like, yeah, somewhere between 110 and 120? 5 points, so close. We're going to get it, Belly. We've got 2 days. All of tomorrow's stream. I think we're set. Thank you, Zaza God, for the penny. You'll have 2 players on 150 ping. Yeah, you know what's crazy? And everyone sort of seems to agree. Quadruple thanks to RuPaul. Oh dear. How many points did Escanor get last week? I can't check now, but I think he did alright actually. Alright. Yep, some sort of logos on the screen. Implies we might be getting close.
Imagine you hadn't been live all day and then on the YouTube video. That would be like, how deeply schizophrenic would I have to be to have not been streaming for the past 5 hours, Hyperview? Like, that's fucked up levels of, like, genuinely, you'd have to put me in a padded cell if I haven't been live for the past 5 hours. I've just been sitting here talking to myself.
If you forgot to press live?
No, it's like, I said, like, am I live right now? Because I was, like, checking if I'm live on the YouTube, like, if it's a, you know, the red dot.
Imagine you've just done a 6-hour show. I forgot to press start. My bad.
You be up for like 19 hours a day perma, bro. I could be like Tyler Durdening it, you know? Like I'm completely fucking lost in the sauce due to a lack of sleep. All right. Kaluj is actually in playing Diva. We've got the double flex matchup here. Vega, Escanor versus Luke Minnow, CJ. Dare I say CJ's got that gap on the Kiri, but the legend of Luke Minnow versus Vega on Ilari, I'd have to give it to Big Vega. Sonjin pushing towards the point side. Kellen's already half HP, taking a beating, but nobody's really pressuring the point hard. Recall forced out of Sonjin early as well. Tree, just dancing over on the dojo side. Great conk on the edge, but Luke had the shift, so he's going to get back on the map. Nobody's getting the catches yet, Tabby.
Tree keeps this angle on the right-hand side, trying to throw rockets at Chronic. He will. Sunjin's killed Vega on point, though, now. Again, Tree still has this angle, but Chronic's just going to slowly pivot away, take this fight on point. Eyes on Escanor, has to slide away as Kaluj goes for a shift through. Again, still rockets just flying behind him, and Escanor, he strikes back, gets that pick. They're going to try and deal with this one, but Kaluj just lost his suit during all of this, so even though Team Liquid have the cap, I don't know how long they can hold on to it for.
Oh my god, Sonjin, he takes the suit and then he kills ZR7 as well. Kellen Kellen over-investing onto the point, trying to kill the baby, and instead is going to lose his life. Pulse bomb from Sonjin goes wide. CJ will take down Colin, but Kaluj has killed Sonjin. The Cactus Sun is out from Vega, and that has splashed onto the bridge too. So it's just bad news for Dallas Fuel. The pop takes CJ low, and that's going to be all she wrote. Dallas Fuel, they gave Cap 25% to go, and this is tough now. Retaking into this one, into an Escanor Kitsune rush just around the corner. No easy. I thought the match was in 6 minutes. No, Stosh. The match is right now.
Quick, it's on your screen. Look. It's going to be a Captive Sun, a Kitsune Rush, and a cast swap from Chronic here. So, trying to find a slightly better matchup into this Tracer, into the Pharah. Trying to come over, but Conk goes in from Tree. So now they have a bit of a better chance, but Kaluj is waiting right on the other side. And Vegas found Sunja beforehand now. Now, difficult if they're going to commit to this fight, it seems. They're going to swing around the corner. Anyway, Kaluj has lost his HP, just about got bombed somehow there, but Tree has killed Luke Mino. Kitsune Rush trade on point, but there's not too much to really go with. Kellen's going to try and go deep here, but he's just taking a pounding from Tree. Going to get DMX. He's not even going to bomb for this. He's just going to reset. And yeah, I imagine they wish they could have a few of those ults back.
It's a difficult look right now for Dallas Fuel, in all honesty. Getting walked on by Team Liquid in this double flex matchup. The D.Va player is in. The asset has been activated. Kellen on the D.Va, just ever so slightly non-lethal. Needs to follow up on somebody else's damage, but he's not going to be doing what we see come out from TVNT, TVNB, Ziad, AMDP, any other KSAA, any of these four-letter D.Va players. Just not going to happen. Captive Sun comes out from Luke Minnow. He splashes it down to the bridge. He does hit players on the bridge, but I think it's been Suzu'd off almost immediately by Escanor. And now Luke just has to drop all the way back into main. Flank for Tree, pushing onto the Kiri. CJ TP's on. Chronic's actually found Escanor of all of this. So Dallas Fuel have a pretty significant advantage right now. Chronic is marking Tree out. We'll take him out of the sky as well. And that is going to be a wipe for Dallas Fuel here. Do not lose your suit, Minjay. They will not lose their suit. So Dallas Fuel, they retake, and they actually hold on to a whole bunch of their ultimates too.
Yeah, the problem with Dallas' comps, a lot of these ults are a little bit more hit and miss, right? The Pulse Bomb, the Self-Destruct, the High Noon, difficult to always get guaranteed value out of here. So for now, they will just be holding 4 players up on the Choke and Sunjin over on the right, who's going to run into Zera. Tree's going to go over onto that left-hand side as well to get a spam angle. Means he can help Zera out, and Vega's going to Captive Sun through main. High Noon out in response. Vega's going to play a bit of peekaboo here. High Noon goes off, though, so Captive Sun thrown on him. Suzu,
Chris.
Though, but they have space, and Kalu just found the shift onto Luke Mino, but here comes Chronic back. He trades Vega. Now he's got eyes in the sky. Tree has a barrage, but he has no chance to get close right now. He does live, though, but Kaluch has lost his suit. Still a barrage timing as Chronic swings left-hand side. Tracer taken down with a flashbang, and Tree has no chance to use that one. Liquid have to reset.
Oh, great looks there from Dallas Fuel. Good layering of Chronic's High Noon, Kellen's Matrix, and then CJ ultimately Suzuing off the Captive Sun, just making it a bit too difficult for Vega. We see support swaps from both of the Alaris now. Luke Minnow trying to get cute with it on the Juno, and Vega making the Brig swap, but he's not going to get a rally in this one. Tree's had this barrage for an awful long time, but it's so hard to find the opening because Chronic has just been marking him out the entire time. Dallas Fuel, great ultimates to fight inside here. Really just need to keep marking Tree. He can be the difference maker if he can close the gap for the barrage, but he needs to catch somebody out. Kitsu's clash on the point. Vega muscles up right away. The Brig looking quite strong, and Dallas Fuel, they've conceded the cap 1-for-1 trades here. Chronic going down. Now it's 2-for-2 trades. Luke Minnow, he's cute. Is he cute enough?
He's cute enough.
Yes, he is.
Gonna live. He's run out of.
He's fallen off the map, but he did that.
Too cute for his own good in the end. Kaluch will self-destruct on point to get back into mech as Team Liquid seems to have got a foothold, but they've not got the cap just yet. Kellen can touch for a while now as well. Sunjin's got the pocket. He's going to go back onto point. Luke Mino on the cat now as well. They're not giving this one up for love nor money. Self-destruct for Kellen as he continues to anchor. Chronic's about to have a high noon to make Kaluch's life a little bit harder as well. Just flying through at the moment. Luke Mino looking for his chances. A pulse bomb behind. Chronic has found one. Pulse bomb out though onto the baby. No way back into mech. And now they have to be careful. They're in danger of losing the flip right now. They have to go through, and they're just going to be forced all the way back. Sunjin trades two, though. It's not over yet. Sunjin's got it. Kaluch is there, but Sunjin is so low. Trying to finish the kill. Zera can take him down in the end. And dear, that pulse bomb makes all the difference there. Otherwise, I think Dallas are more than in control of that fight still.
I mean, Luke Minnow just died like 3 times at the end there, right? He's on Ilari, he gets picked, he goes Juno. I mean, he lived a decent time on Juno, but then when he came back on the cat, he absolutely did not meow on it. That was no good whatsoever. That was just vile. He's 1-6. Like he's 1-6. He's so close to being a James Bond right now. It hurts. Love your thumbnail on YouTube, Hunter. Thank you, Sniper. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. I'm told that you're in the market for a Porsche.
Anyone have Luke in fantasy? Not me.
Patience Overwatch, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome. That's a paid tier 1 too. Beast. Chris's Law. Chris's Law. Consult the scriptures, everybody. More double flex. Vega on the Alari. Luke Minnow on Wu Yang this time. He's on his 4th support of the map already. Fucking Luke.
He'll find for one eventually, though. All it takes is for him to find the right one, and then he is well and truly back in it.
I traded into Luke Minnow, by the way, for this guy to go 1-6. Like, I'm the worst fantasy player.
You're the guy who
of all
kept
time.
Taejong, yeah? Do not follow this guy's advice. It's going to be slow and steady on the point here. Bit of aggression from Sunjin forces out a Suzu there as well. Kellen with some space on point and low HP for Tree already. Just going to be disengaging this one. Team Liquid kind of just giving it up real easy.
Yeah, they are going to give it up real easy, but look, Dallas Fuel. Actually, can you do a little bit more?
Yeah, I can do a little bit more.
Thanks. Yeah.
Still no ults on the board as Team Liquid are going to try and take a bit of space, but Sunjin is on the back line, challenges Vega, but Vega will hold his ground. CJ's killed 0. 1-for-1 trade only, though, as Team Liquid are going to try and take some space on point. And you can see he's getting peppered from all sides. Kellen into the back line, finds 2 immediately. The guy who could, he forces Escanor out as well, looking for a little bit more. Still got eyes on this Kiriko, and it will just be first fight off the back of that early cap as well. So, good situation for Dallas now, right back into it. They've got a Kitsune rush advantage. They'll have self-destruct if they need it, and a Tidal Blast pretty close as well.
Keep going.
Okay. Gonna be retake now. Tree very low on ult charge there, so normally Pharah can really thrive on this map with all this open space around the point to just consistently spam, but not able to find an opening for him there. Kaluch is gonna try and take some space as Team Liquid want to take over the coast area straight to point, while Vega, he'll try and get an angle in main here with Zera, but ult's available now. Kitsune Rush available if Dallas want to go on this one, but Kaluch, he's gonna commit onto point. Captive's on overclock. Kellen's gonna be looking to try and mark this if he can. He's got eyes, he was looking up, but he needs to look down. He's found it. Matrix has been used. Hits Chronic with this one. Will be Suzu'd out of it. So Team Liquid, they have disengaged. But now it's Kitsune Rush and a High Noon in exchange for a Captive Sun. So the ult situation is good for Team Liquid now. Zera is into the backline too. Kitsune Rush on point. Luke has it. It's going to be onto Chronic. Chronic deletes Zera with it actually as well. Chronic is now walking around looking for more. Diva in his face. Farah in his face as well. Chronic's going to take him. Doesn't get the kill though. CJ can trade it. Bomb out for Kellen. He can't get back into
I can't get back
by
in
Kaluj. CJ finds
CJ?
another one, but it's not going to be enough. They will get the point here, Liquid.
Yeah, this late trade from CJ onto Vega. Vega still gets the fast wave, so it's not going to make much of a difference. Dallas Fuel, they've spent absolutely everything. And Team Liquid, 3 ultimates online, so really there's nothing free for them here about this retake. It's going to be a really difficult one. They're going to have to fight tooth and nail for it. Dallas Fuel on the retake. They've got Wu Yang up top right now. Luke Minnow taking the side angle, and already Team Liquid have been corralled back just that little bit. Sonjin's actually all the way in the back, flanking around, trying to displace Vega. Kellen actually comes in for the pinch. I think Vega's dead here, right? There's almost no way for him to live this. Kellen finds the kill, and that's a great dive from Dallas Fuel. CJ's under a hell of a lot of pressure, though, and Luke has been traded out. No bodies on the point here. Tree getting aggressive inside. 4v4 situation for the moment, but Dallas, nobody's touching the point just yet. They get the Tracer over the objective now. Barrage is out. Chronic will fall, but Dallas have flipped the cap. That is crucial.
Annoying to deal with. They're actually going to trade Tree as well. Kellen all over them on Diva right now. They're just under the brig. Yeah, Vega's just in no man's land. He's back again. Spawn camp, but Liquid have stolen the point right back. Pulse Bomb goes wide from Zera, and now Liquid, they have to stay and keep this contested. Kellen's going to go for a fly free, but nothing yet. Kaluj is looking to get on backline, but it looks like Luke Minnow is too fast, so Kaluj stays on point. Luke's going to actually finish off Escanor, a D-Mech onto Kaluj, and this should just be enough for point.
Yeah. Kellen already out of suit, which is not great, to be honest. Dallas Fuel, I mean, they do, you know, they have an advantage, but this is an opening for sure. Sonjin losing the duel to ZR7 in the back as well. He needs help. CJ does get involved. Vega goes down as well. The Kitsu from the back should be it, actually. That's going to be 3-for-0. And yeah, Dallas Fuel will get it done in the end. Great plays from Kellen on the Diva, actually. You know, I accuse the guy of being non-lethal, but the guy's playing on like 200 ping from career right now, and you see he absolutely destroyed Tree
But he didn't play the
Last
game
one,
tree,
man.
or play the round at least, you know? Like, was just out of it constantly. And then a really good adaptation as well, right? We saw Liquid doing it a few times where they had like the 3-person coast retake, and then they would leave Zera and Vega up in main to sort of get the late off angle and the flank, get a bit of a pinch going. But actually what we saw there is they read it the second time around, so Kellen and Sunjin just go super deep for it while the rest of the team plays slow. And no, they're not in America yet. They're still both in Korea. They weren't able to get the visa sorted, but they're hoping for next week.
Hey, Sneaky. What do you think about a shorter week, Sneaky? Do you think we can do that? Once per week, Kappa educational short. You think that's doable? When I posted, when you posted the short of the Tracer, the Violet short got another 150,000 views. So if that system works, like I'll totally take that, you know? Post one short that does okay, system. And then the other short that did really well just goes back into the shorts feed for no reason. So cheers to that, dude. I'll see if I can make one Kappa educational one per week. Now we got Zarya Vendetta coming out for Team Liquid, so a huge change of approach here. We're off the Diva, over to the Zar Ven. I'm told that ZR7 is the promised one on Vendetta, the best Ven in North America. I'll have to see it to believe it, because I didn't watch any of the North American tryouts. I've got better things to do with my time, like watching OWCS Japan for 16 hours a day. Sonjin in the back, trying to contest Tree right now. Tree's actually taking an absolute beating, and look at Luke Minnow juicing through the side angle. Huge damage. Kiri on the point. Escanor's in big trouble. Kalu's taking a beating as well. And Dallas Fuel, they're just good for it. The Wu Yang, that was the solution all along for Luke.
Good, yeah. Once he found his way onto it, and now he's got that triple warper going as well. He's going to do so much damage to the Zarya in these situations here. Vega's going to go onto the Brig now to try and give them a bit more durability against some of Kellen and Sunjin's aggression. But really, look at Luke. He's nearly got a tidal blast already. If he's going to remain uncontested in all these situations, he's just going to carry all of these fights. Tree now trying to find his way back. Remains a pulse bomb behind. Had the block up though, so will be okay. Nothing out for that one, but he's still onto the Juno. Half of Escanor's damage already, and Zera's actually getting pushed back here, and we're having a real hard time doing anything right now.
Oh, Escanor's under a lot of pressure in the back, trying to get cute, but Kellen has just gone down. Little swing back, but Zera is traded. CJ in main has that double angle. Now there's the tidal blast available as well, so if Liquid push deep, they can counter with the tidal, else they can just put it onto Sonjin, who's going to start running down backliners. Farewell, Escanor.
Oh, no!
Escanor lives. Sonjin runs out of bullets. He needed more bullets. Down goes two as Tree snapping heads on the Cassidy. And this is a disaster fight for Dallas Fuel. Team Liquid haven't ulted. Dallas used two there. They used double support.
I can't believe they Kitsune Rush as well. I mean, the reason Sunjin, I think, wasn't quite set up is because he was behind. He had to, like, blink onto point to peek to get the tidal blast, then blink and go for it, so it was a blink shorter than he wanted to be. But really, the big problem was Kellen just losing his suit before anything started. Now they have to play retake with less ultimates. Chronic is going to have the overclock here, but we need it. It's going to be a rally high noon. Oh, they really want to go. I mean, they've scared him away. They've spooked him. But, yeah, they don't catch anything.
That's a great point touch there from Sonjin. Peels everybody back, so Team Liquid can't push all too far. Half of the cap still secured. Now overclock from the side. Vega goes down. Nothing happening there. Orbital Ray from Escanor is outrageously cute, so they will find two. Escanor's fragging out on the Juno, but the flip has gone through. This is an expensive win for Team Liquid, and it doesn't even win them the fight clean. Kellen losing suit, getting staggered barely. Zach's here, thanks for the 3 months. Welcome back. Appreciate that. But really, Dallas Fuel, they can't be too unhappy with that, given how hard they blundered their support ult economy.
It's outrageous that they managed to get a grab out of that one as well. Like, Escanor pushes with the Ray and sort of gets it all done, you know. That was 4 ultimates in that fight, Liquid, in a fight where they give the flip as well. There's no support ults yet for Dallas Fuel, but Luke is getting very close to another tidal blast timing. Now it's just going to be a couple of bombs from Dallas and a Sundering Blade from Zera to work with. Sundering is getting marked out on this side. You can see Luke Mino just pumping damage. He's about to have a tidal blast, and Sundering's going to have another crack at this backline.
Sonjin just touching point for now. ZR7 goes for the engage, but he's just slashing at Kellen. Kalush just dies in main before the title can even pop, but Sonjin, he's died with the tidal blast before the stun actually lands. Flip goes through for Dallas Fuel, but Tree, he's taken down Luke. So this is an absolute dogfight now. 3 versus 3 situation. Tree holding the side, but the team that has the tank, of course, can hold the space that little bit better. ZR7, he's on the flank right now. Team Liquid coming back in. They have double DPS ultimate, and that's all they have to show for it. CJ's 20% away from a Makitu, but Sonjin goes for the pulse bomb in the back, goes wide, doesn't convert. Zero now trying to force back Kellen. High Noon is out. Luke Minnow rotating the apple in his head. Kellen, he keeps his suit, and then he loses it off the point and gives the cap. Bomb comes out, and that will be the flip going the way of Team Liquid. But Chronic's found Vega! An absolutely horrific blunder. Vega was 80%. Sonjin's found another kill onto Escanor, and this is going to be the map savior.
Oh, they need to reset quickly, but they've got no supports. Dallas are going to push right now. They can Suno Rush. They can smell blood, and they're correct. They're going to kill everyone here. No chance for a touch, and Dallas will take the first map fair in the end. And really, it just comes down to Dallas made, I think, what was a big ult blunder that should, in a control point, cost you the map. But Team Liquid respond with one of their own, potentially even bigger, and that's going to allow Dallas back into it. And maybe a bit of a freebie one there for Dallas, obviously, given that situation of the third round.
Oh, Boogie Dop, thanks for 6 months. Welcome back. Cheers, mate. Just consult the scripture, mate. Many such cases.
9.5 for Kellen, 8.5 for Sunjin. Imagine when these guys get good ping. 7.5 for CJ, 1.5 for Luke. Now, Ilari round really, I think, holding him back on that one.
Yeah. The Wuyang was dominant, though.
Yeah, it was a good look.
Chris Dogma. I like that. I'll be right back.
Yup. All players in the positive, all players positive. You know, Vega and Luke were struggling the most. Both Ilari players on the high defs. Not yet, guys, but it's something we're going to get added to it as well, so you can sort of see how it developed over, or how you went over time, or how other people did. Yeah, I thought Escanor looked mostly fine, like nice little raid push at one point. Felt like he was a bit behind on some of the Kitsune rushes, maybe on the first couple of rounds. Yeah, that's the exact reason we want to add it, guys, so because for situations like that, so if you miss the initial sign up or you only learn about it a little bit later or whatever, there's still a reason to sign up, and you might not be able to win the whole thing, but you can win a week, you know? Collude, yeah, I think the Grav was really bad. I mean, the Grav was really bad, and the High Noon rally before that was really bad as well. I think one thing we saw in a lot of the EMEA games, it felt, and you saw it a bit in Korea last week as well, it's generally in these brawly metas, the ability to force something or use the support ult in a way where the other team's already sort of committed or something. Or, you know, essentially take a neutral first, force a cooldown, then can we keep going with our ult or whatever it is. Like a few of those, it's just kind of like a first tempo go, and if the other team switched on and they get the disengage, you just end up looking a little bit foolish, kind of like Team Liquid did there on one of those pushes. Cool. I need to do the ad break before I forget. Maybe, yeah, I don't know necessarily. I feel like both Ilari's just died a lot. I feel like Ilari's just, I think, who was it? Maybe it was TVNT or Ice. One of them said it. The Ilari on Lijiang Garden just feels like it's in the hot take category, or even on Night Market as well. So I don't know why they played Ilari for so long. Feels like a tough one, especially into the divas. Like you saw even on the Night Market. Like, Luke was doing better, but it wasn't until he was up against the Zarya it really felt like he kind of took over. Why's the first game always Lijiang? Haku Tower, as it's now called. I don't know. Everyone just likes it. I think these type of comps, it's just nicer. Busan has a couple of stages, like downtown. That's quite tricky for, you know, forces you onto different comps. Maybe a bit better for D.Va as well in general. Where are we going now? Whoa, thank you, DD, for the tier 1. 26 months.
26 just killed
It's
me
been
now.
fair a while. Thank you, though, DD. Appreciate the tier 1. Why Ramban? Oh, thank you, Storm, for the prime as well. Appreciate the 9 months, Storm. Thank you very much.
Yay.
Yay. What was I looking at here? Team Liquid have taken us over to this, and they have banned Ramatra. So what's the presumption here? Kaluj is in. They're going to play Zarya, and they want to make sure Zarya is 1, protected, and 2, just one of the good counters to it is out. Yeah, well, they've locked in the Zarya and Vendetta immediately. I thought this might happen. They are expecting the Zarya, but Team Liquid, I think, haven't been privy to Dallas's ideas about how to counter the Zarya. But DD, you just subbed at perfect time. What counters Zarya, DD?
Hello?
What counters Zarya? It's Reinhardt, of course. Team Liquid, they banned the Ram because they thought that was the counter, but Dallas have been giving this one a go or two, and they are playing Ryan, Lucio, Bap. Don't be surprised if they throw a Mei in here at some point.
Oh my goodness. Alright. Ryan Lucio bat with Kellen on Ryan, and Kellen, he tries to beat Zero to death, but Sonjin's found Tree elsewhere. Juno Brig for Team Liquid. Escanor's already about half HP, but Dallas Fuel already in pole position. Shields go up, and Dallas, I mean, look at him go, man. Looking so comfortable. Sonjin just turning water to wine every damn fight as Kellen runs around, pissing into the wind.
Yeah, the Kiri ban's going to make it awkward as well. So, because they're playing Lucio Juno, this is quite a squishy backline. So, Sunjin on the Tracer will just have a lot of great opportunities to find trades while Team Liquid play here. And in general, Vasari's just going to be bullied in a lot of these situations. You can see already, Kellen and Chronic are swinging. They are on the chase. They're going to run into this as well. And Zera's just going to get one shot there. But Bubble does nothing at all. And now Sunjin is in behind, looking for a little bit more as they want some late kills as well. Kalut is trying to hold the corner. They might just allow it for now, but Dallas in full control.
And Dallas looking extremely comfortable as they press forward. Sonjin has a pulse bomb now, getting ready to creep into the back. Kaluj's about half HP, but, you know, Sonjin is going to have to take his time, wait for a mini. He's gone back to the mini. There was no mini there, so he just goes back in on half HP, it seems. Kellen shields up. Kaluj getting absolutely drilled. Pulse goes completely wide, but Kaluj will fall over nonetheless. Even with Sonjin missing damn near every shot on Escanor. Oh, forget about that. 180, Vega's going to hit the shot, and Tree will hit the body as well. Chronic will take him down, though, so it's still a one-man advantage for Dallas Fuel. It's overtime, so Team Liquid desperately need to touch. They have no tank. Kaluj has made the swap over to D.Va. Luke Minnow's getting boxed around on the point, but CJ on the high ground. He is absolutely dominating on the teast. Vines 2, looking for a third. Go on, mate. Take Escanor for a ride. 100-0 for Dallas Fuel on the first round.
Yep, and now we're going to see Team Liquid's ability to adapt on the fly here, because clearly with the way the bans went, they maybe weren't expecting to see the Reinhardt. Zero's going to go on to Tracer as well. So, in theory now, Team Liquid is moving to a comp designed a little bit more to get on top of CJ in a lot of these situations and almost try and use the Kiriko ban from Dallas against them. We'll see how it goes. They do have double support ult coming up, but Luke not far behind on this beat.
Luke is not far behind on the beat at all. Window and High Noon available for Dallas Fuel at the moment. Luke Minnow has the beat drop as well. So lots of ultis online for Dallas Fuel. But honestly, Liquid, they can push back in with their double support ultimate too. Chronic has found Zera pre-fight though, and Vega's going to drop the beat. Escanor layers in the kits of the bloody orbital ray as well. And it's a 5v3. CJ's windowing here in the 5v3. Just really doesn't want to let it go, I suppose. But honestly, Dallas Fuel, they're still laughing even with the use of the window at the end there, because they've secured the cap and a comically large stagger on Kaluj.
He is going to be here for a while here. Sunjin down to 4 HP, has the mech, so Sunjin will finish him off. A team bag for Kaluj on that one. Welcome back. Is going to be Shatter now for Kellen, a High Noon for Chronic, and a Pulse Bomb for Sunjin. Tree's got the overclock, but pretty difficult to clock against a Reinhardt. He's got a big old shield to hold up as well, and everyone can shoot you, High Noon you back at the same time. So a very difficult one for Tree as he walks up. Escanor has made his way onto the Baptiste as well. But on the left, Pulse Bomb flung at him, so Tree's just going to look at that one as he goes left-hand side with Escanor, trying to get a flank angle for this overclock. He's got a bit of distance now and maybe a bit of an opening. CJ in his sights pops for clock. top. Kellen is coming for him. Flashbang and a lamp up. They're rotating round. Now the shield is up. There's a big disruptor shot as well as this high noon. They've rotated away from point actually, and Tree gets a fadeaway kill. But Sunjin's found the trade. Main source of healing gone. Kellen is back on point. He's denied for flip. He hits for shatter. He's missed it all. Tree is going to kill Luke Mino as he bounces over that as well. He's still holding for point though, but Tree again, another kill. Kellen is on the run. There's no escape, and Tree has done it all.
I mean, it felt like he'd shattered Tree dead to rights there. But, you know, blame
like
Ping,
it,
to be honest. That was an actual Ping She-Ball 200 Ping shatter, bro. Like, that was some serious bullshit. Tree gets shattered and then just slides away anyway, because fuck you, I guess. All right. CJ's coming back with a window. There's a window advantage for CJ. There's a beat coming up much faster for Luke Minnow as well. The Dallas Fuel, they have the tools to close this one out if they charge up their ultis, but Zira can make magic happen with the pulse bomb here. CJ's committed his mobility early, flip around to the side of the point, drops the window as well, but what does he see? There's no targets on this flip to the side. Kellen has just pinned Kaluge into the wall, the biggest target in the server. So Kellen, hard MTD on Kaluge now. Luke Minnow has the beat, getting the bucket as well, doesn't even need to use it. As Dallas Fuel, the Koreans are dominating.
God. We need to increase their ping, if anything. Don't turn it down. It's going to be Dallas Fuel now 2 rounds in a row, and the back and forth we saw on the first map seems a distant memory on this one here. But Reinhardt, too much for them to handle. They're going to have beat ready to go soon, Team Liquid. Luke Mino will have one equal to that as well. Escanor, though, he has the window to start the fight, but for now, Sunjin is battling away at the Tracer, but Zero's got a lot of friends to help him out, so we can see a bit of space. Another fling from Sunjin here. Reckless and wild with his pulse bombs, but he's getting it done without the pulse bombs, so he's going to get himself onto the backline once more as we come up to this B trade.
Oh, window on the point already for Escanor. It's quite a shallow one, to be honest. But now comes the B push for Luke Minnow. The counter beat immediately from Vega, so the window's still good for Team Liquid to keep on scrapping. Chronic has been pushed into a wall, but he hits the shot on Tree. It's a trade onto CJ, but Kellen is there. Shields back and forth trades. Shields up. Not good enough, I'm afraid. As Kaluge will walk right through that shield and kill Chronic. But Sonjin, this guy is genuinely server adminning these lobbies. Like, he's just finding a kill every 3 seconds, it feels like. So, Kellen caps the point. Sonjin cleans up the kills, and we're closing in on the final 2 fights. Kaluge getting pinned out. Kaluge staggered again.
Lamp's good.
No, the lamp's good. The lamp's good. That's classic Escanor right there.
Alright, Shadow available for Kellen now. CJ's about to have a window as well, but Tree does have that clock. He carried him the last fight. He's going to have to do the same again, but now the window is up. Sunjin's pressuring him as well. Finds an angle, but he gets hit there. Beams back. He's going to play it slow. Sunjin taken down with that one, and Tree continues to deliver with this. He's going to go for CJ as well. He avoids that last bit of window damage. Kellen still was for Shatter. High noon first, though, from Dallas. They avoid that. Chronic, again, just shooting quite early in a lot of these high noons. Kellen, though, looking for his opportunity. Tree in his sights. 2 swings on him. Forces a slide out as well.
Shield the
just
arse
playing
line,
it
bro.
now, but yeah, can't find anything. They will get the flip eventually here.
Yeah, and look, that early pick onto Sonjin from Tree. Huge value, right? The overclock swings out and just takes down the Tracer. All the Tracers are taking the Saudi perk now, by the way. Is the Hell Pack perk Kappa Flapper? What's going on here? I thought it was like just on some points where there's not many mini health packs, but I feel like there's a decent amount of minis on this map. And Sonjin took it on bloody Li Jiang as well. So, were the Saudis just right all along? Now they're coming back in. Beat available. Kellen drops the shadow. Vega and Kaluge both in that big slam. Beat push comes out from Luke Minnow. It's 86%, so if they win this fight, they do win the map. Kellen pins Tree. The ping is disgusting from the observer's POV. But don't talk to me until I've had my fat shadow. My arms are up in the air. And Dallas Fuel are poised to take this one 2-0.
Yeah, great situation now. They're going to have to fling themselves at this. They do trigger the overtime, and Escort has a window if they can get there. But Kellen is just swinging at this Diva. Diva into Reinhardt, not too fun at all. He's just chasing Kaluge around, shooting him away from point. Or Trevo, he's taken down Sunjin, and opening for him. Escanor still has it. Vega is close to beat. It's not quite over yet as they get this foothold on point. Kellen is trying to play it slow, buy a bit of time for Chronic, but it seems he's starting to run out of shield a little bit here. Windows will be traded on point. Kellen has no shield. Lamp is out from CJ. Escanor still trying to swing through it now. Kellen's grouped back up with the team. The lamp's expired. Beat push comes through. The beat will run him over in the end.
Kaluge lost suit.
How did he lose suit? I presume that's what the beat was for in reality, because it felt like they were almost all dead. But there's a trade from Chronic as well. Bad to worse. Zera's down as well.
Oh man, these trades are absolutely game losing. Kaluja's in baby form. Escanor and Zero are both dead. Dallas Fuel are definitely getting the touch, and I mean, they're probably just going to get the retake too. You see they're amping right onto it. Kaluja's dead. Sonj and Luke both pushing him hard. Tree has the overclock, and he's going to need to find value with it, but how's he going to do that? He's behind the shield. CJ's found Zero. Push into the back line. Touch. Well, CJ will go down. No lamp challenge from Chrissy. Oh, the lamp's over there, just off in the distance. But it's Escanor versus the world, and he's playing for fantasy stats. Dallas Fuel take the lead 2-0.
Yeah, and that one was dominant. That felt like actually a draft gap more than anything, right? Like they anticipate that ramp ban.
Don't say that about Danny.
Don't tell Danny I said it, but it feels like they were not expecting for Reinhardt here. And they were just left without an answer. Going to be a 16-4 for Chronic in all of that. Kellen with a to be fair though, one of the problems with having Kellen in my roster is Reinhardt is not a point scorer here. I might introduce some points for damage mitigated.
Yeah, no, definitely. If there's one thing that you need, it's for Diva players to get more points.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. I boost Reinhardt, and in exchange, I send Diva to the moon.
Sup, King? What did I miss today? Any bangers to rewatch? Alcad Geek was like a bit of a fight in that banger, but the rest of them have been absolute bed, like bedtime theory shit games.
Chronic only got a 5.5. Sunjin 5. 7 for CJ, 7 for Luke, 2 for Kellen. Fuck's sake, Kellen. 2 points.
Yeah. Grim. Turns out Honor beats your shitty Diva meta. I thought these were pros. Your client posting hard today, Sneaky. I love it. All right, let's have a look at the new YouTube video. Let's see how we're performing after all.
I'm
these
getting a drink while you do that. I'll leave it on you.
Yeah, it's doing okay, I guess. It's all right. Not like, not reinventing the wheel. All right. We need ads. The ads are rolling right now, Mustard Kebab. I'm way ahead of you, bro. Can't wait to watch the Dark Lord. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Dark Lord's game is actually going to be pretty good today, right? Like genuinely a reasonable chance they get their first win, but it's not guaranteed. So going to be playing with their hearts on their sleeves. It's definitely the best two non-Hawk Divas in North America going at it. Well, I guess, we're not counting Clear. Clear's just fucking missing in Japan or something. Like, is Callan not better? Illusion Painkiller. Diametricals, thanks for the 4 months. Welcome back. Players on the South American Masters team. Welcome back, Diametricals. It's not the collision's bad. There are more prime tanks. Isn't he returning? I mean, I just don't think the collision's that great, like he's past his he's past his prime, and Diva was never his best hero, Kalush thrives in like the slow metas, when he can play like his Sigmas and his Orissas and stuff like that. Like he's got a demonic Orisa and a demonic Sigma, and he's good at Ram too because he has like the patience and a good feeling for the push-pull. But Diva's just these little bloody, aim freaks just shifting on and fucking one-bopping people over and over again. Winston bad. Winston bad, Dorado. I don't mind this. You go to Dorado, you force a Diva mirror. It's, as good as it can be for Colin. Prevents, presumably Dallas have a bit of an ace in the hole with the old, Diva ban on Dorado otherwise, so they have to deny, or not Dorado, Gibraltar otherwise. Open your eyes, mate. Dorado ? Yeah, hop off it. Hop off it.
Hop off it?
Not you. You can stay on it, mate.
Okay. I brought myself a post-series donut because it feels like a free mapper.
Fuck, man. You make me feel okay about my gluttony sometimes.
Oh, is this a long-winded way of you ordering 2 pizzas? Because can we just skip it and you just order for 2 pizzas?
Pizzas might be tomorrow, mate. Today. Hey, Spishy.
I ordered 3.
Losing
Thank you,
mostly.
Warm. Thank you for tanking those 3 pizzas to make us all feel good about the amount of pizzas we've eaten this weekend. Belly update. Full. Well, I reckon there's room for 1 donut, you know, if I had to say. Why the Hanzo ban? Because Tree is a menace on Hanzo. So they had Winston taken away from them to try and force the Diva mirror. But honestly, Kenneth looked pretty fine on the Diva. And interesting to see that Anna Brigg from the side of Dallas Fuel, when really we would expect Team Liquid maybe to lean into this on more occasions. But not to be. Sunjin also on the Genji, a hero we don't see all that much.
Yeah, Genji pick here. Chronic going for a cute little Widow shot early on. Be interested to see how the Genji plays. Oh, well, Escanor has just peeked the Widow and died instantly. So,
You're ahead of me.
another week in the laboratory. Numbers?
26, 25, 24,
Jesus.
23, 22, 21,
All right.
20,
Carry on.
19.
Works.
Got it? Alright. Chronic with a big old sight line as this payload will continue to move for free. They've got to be careful about letting this payload go around the corner, and Luke's just going to come contest it now. He's committed these boosters for it, and Tree has found a headshot there, so now will help them anchor onto this point. You can see Kellen just immediately giving up a little bit of the space. We've got to be careful as they move forward because there is still a Widow around and about. Dallas Fuel will just reset, have another go.
Dallas Fuel need to take the slow reset here. Couldn't convert after getting the freebie onto Escanor, but it'll buff out. It'll buff out. Hook shot from Chronic. Just a body onto Colin. Drops down to the payload. Sees the Tracer, but can't quite convert that one. And Team Liquid, they're just going to keep on holding on. Dallas Fuel taking high ground. Step by step. Kellen boxing for space. Kaluge getting fought up on the high ground as well. Though I do believe the flail was missed. Sonjin over to the server side. He's taking it easy for now. Chronic doesn't have much of an angle to shoot anybody, but Tree is constantly dropping the shoulder. Fully charged up rail. Vega's got to watch himself. Sonjin's actually fully committed to this one. Goes for the animation cancel. I think Vega should be dead, right? Yeah, Sonjin and Kellen get it done together. Luke boxing, and yeah, no, it's just done. That's the first point.
Yeah, just won the side fight pretty easy in the end. Dash through onto Zero forces for recall, but Zero's just stuck behind enemy lines here. Can't get the touch. See, Kaluge is going down on point. Zero's going to try and play his life actually here, but Sunjin has found him. Misses for Dash though actually, but gets the kill nonetheless.
Yuck.
Everything will be fine for Dallas. They'll keep rolling it forward. And they've even got a bit of an ult snowball here. No Kitsune Rush, no beat just yet for Team Liquid, so there's going to be a clear opportunity at this Nano for Dallas Fuel.
Yeah, maybe completely over for the Dallas Fuel bros, to be honest. Rather for the Team Liquid bros. It's not looking good. Tree slides out. They all know where the Widowmaker is. Little flick shot goes wide onto Zera, but Chronic can just hook straight up onto the high ground and get right back in position. Dallas Fuel, they have so many ults. They go for the Nano Blade here. Escanor, yep, TP's on, gets taken down. Sonjin, oh my god. It's like Necros. So fast. 2 players on the cart right now for Dallas Fuel as well. A potential late death onto Vega here. No, Widow shot misses, so there won't be a death there. And there will be one more recontest here for the Dallas Fuel. Oh, for Team Liquid. I can't get these team names right, bro. What's the matter with me? And they're not even going to touch. Yuck.
Yep. That's Nano Blade, an expensive way to win the fight, but if you get a second point out of it, it's a perfectly reasonable price to pay for the fight. Wall's committed as well. There's a big nade onto Kaluge. He was in danger of losing mech again. Zera's going to go down late, and Team Liquid, it's a crumble. Over the boom, he said. Not buying it.
And looks like they're over the boom. Looks like they're just permanently.
But there's
it's
a
not
new
mental
boom just
issue.
round the corner.
Yeah, it's a skill issue, not a mental issue now. I mean, you can tell that it's a mental issue from the second poor little infected is on the bench for Kaluge, to be honest. But Sonjin goes down. Luke Minnow has the rally, probably not going to pop it. Dallas Fuel is going to pop it. Sees the opportunity to clutch, bashes Kaluge in the face, and Luke, let's see what you can do, brother. Show me what you're worth. You can kill Zera. Good for it. Instant pick, and Dallas Fuel now they get to swing back in with the advantage after that one. Team Liquid have heaps of ultimates to weather any potential storms that may face them, but Dallas Fuel have just been getting so much car push all throughout the map. Tree goes early with the overclock, but Chronic hooks up face to face and gets the kill onto Tree. Vega drops the beat, but it is absolutely dogfighty as we're just constantly back and forth. Dallas, I mean, they're just going to take a soft little reset and they nearly have another nano turn.
Yeah, it's a pretty ugly push, all things considered, for Team Liquid. Because Tree hit that first shot with the overclock, it still ends up getting the kills to win the fight for him. But now there's a nano turn available for CJ coming around the corner, and all the key ultimates for the pushes have been used from Liquid. Pulse bomb out from Zero, though. They do save it with the counter nano. Chronic found Escanor as well. Vega vote a trade onto the Widow. Any trade will go a long way here, but the payload is moving. Kaluj has no choice but to die on point. Zero is still behind, but I think he's probably going to try and play his life here as they try and set up a last recontest.
No one can hide.
Sonjin dashing back to try and mark out ZR7 here. Chronic has the walls in spawn as well. Sonjin, are you going to commit one more dash for this one? No, Chronic's just going to SMG
both gone
there.
for it.
And Luke's just pushing card as well. Nade into the spawn, catches Vega and Tree both. Escanor Suzu's it, but Tree's going to get his head ripped clean off. Kellen, he's on payload, has the bomb. Dash over to the side. Farewell, Vega. Sonjin's going to miss the right click. Doesn't matter. 3 minutes on the clock. It's absolute domination for Dallas Fuel.
Thanks, Cargo.
Oh, fuck off, Cargo.
It's a 3:03 on the clock, and it looks like it's going to be 3-0 on the scoreboard as well at this rate. Team Liquid, I just want, people full cap Gibraltar all the time, one of the easier maps to push, but really, the nature of how that game went really makes it feel like the writing is on the wall for Team Liquid. It's a 13-0 KD for Kellen, plenty of points on the board. Plenty of points all round. CJ also only 4-1 actually, but I'll take him.
I took Luke Minnow.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey, Craxies.
Who
Why
else
even
do
go
you have?
jib?
So,
It makes sense that they go jib, because if they don't go jib themselves, then... I mean, I guess they could have gone like a... What's it called? They could have gone for like a Rialto. Like try and play the Zarya on Rialto, something like that instead. Maybe that would make sense. But they need to go escort and use the Winston ban. Maybe Rialto would have been a better shout, but I mean, like, really, Team Liquid is kind of been getting plowed on every map. Zarya probably would have served them better, though. Feels like they're getting absolutely shit on in this matchup compared to when they were playing Zarya Mirror on Lijiang.
Yeah, I think you're right. Rialto probably would have felt a little bit better. I feel like the Kiri Brig will serve them a bit better here on the defense too, or on the attack if they stick to this rather. But yeah, I think it's like a combination of everything. I think it feels like there's just a gap between the teams anyway, and then on top of that, Dallas have given them like the surprise Reinhardt and Atlas as well, so they've everything's just lined up for Dallas, And Tree,
They could also... Oh, yuck.
we'll get the open pick. Go on, sorry.
They could do like the Orisa double flex, if they wanted to
Infected.
emulate a bit of in fact, it can do it. Kaluj can do it. I mean, both of the players can do it, to be honest, and that plays into Vega on Alari and one of the two tanks on their Orisa, so it could have been possible. Alright, Kaluj pushing forward now. Nice early pick from Tree. Buys a lot of space for Team Liquid, but it's not going to buy them the first point. They still have to push the cart quite away, and Chronic is already back in the mix. Zira is scrapping it out on the cart. Luke Middle on the Brig needs to really watch himself, because if ever we see Zira closing the gap onto Luke, it is a very awkward matchup for the Brig.
Yeah, it feels like it might be one of the more difficult maps for Vendetta. It feels like it should be some sort of breaking point, but for now it's kind of just all Tree, all opening picks. So yeah, Team Liquid will just keep this payload moving. Tree will position himself underneath to make sure that payload keeps moving. Little peek back from Chronic. Grapple shot from Tree, but Chronic's not there when he has a look. And onto the backline now goes along Kaluj. They found Luke Mini with it as well. And this constant stream of picks, we're going to get the Ana too, just means this payload's never going to stop rolling.
Yeah, it's a really nice one here from Team Liquid, actually. They clean up the first point real quick. Zira finds himself traded, completely inconsequential, I dare say, as Dallas Fuel have some very late back spawns. CJ and Sonjin not going to be back for quite some time as well. So Team Liquid, they can set up on the high ground. They can push the card for free for a little while. They do not have any ultimates to snowball just yet, but they're about 10% out from their walls, from their bomb, from their Kitsu. Dallas Fuel, their nano turns can be, pretty solid as well, but Kellen is actually really far forward and potentially unclearable as well. Tree's going to take a shot in the body from Chronic from across the universe, but Dallas Fuel now nade out onto Kaluj, who is just going to sit up on top of the ship.
Kellen's lurking behind, trying to get his way onto the Widow. Kaluj has gone super deep. He just had the bomb. Chronic now looking for it. Won't be able to deny the remake. Tree in a more hectic situation. Kellen is in his face as he grapples forward right now. Luke has gone down using that rally onto the Kitsune rush here. So CJ still has for Nano. Does have more ults to throw, but it looks like they're trying to just back it up for now. But separated on point. Nano comes through now onto Sunjin. Looking for this one. Eyes on the backline. Big slash over top. Tree will fall for that one. Now we'll just take all the damage onto Kaluj. And yes, see your suit later there. The Nano Nano Vendetta just choose through that one? Because Sunjun needs help though. They're all flooding into this room. A rally from Vega, but Chronic hits the shot. Vega trades one back onto Sunjun though, and now they can push out. Vega's killed Kellen trying to remech as well. Vega might do it all. They've taken down the Widow. Chronic did find a trade. It's just for support some point for Liquid.
Onyx found that second kill, but these supports, they have to do God's work in order to stop. It's a 2v2 to sup these up. The Brig's good on the point, though. Vega's off the cap and Kellen's back, though. So, yeah. Damn, Team Liquid so close. Yet so far. Nice trade from Chronic there at the end. Really game-winning to trade out onto the Vendetta, right? If he didn't do that, you know, it would have 100% been a full cap there in the 3v2, yeah. Because you just have Zero pushing and killing everything. Up on the high ground, Zero dueling with Sonjun. Let's see if the ping makes a difference in the melee battle. Chronic, he is completely boxed out of the fight here. He's very, very low on health. Overhead comes through. Luke Minnow is also quite low. And it feels like Dallas are once again losing this neutral. Kaluj pressuring the payload. CJ forced very close to Kaluj on the Diva. Sundering Blade comes out and Kaluj is just dead actually. So forget about losing the neutral. TP back. Look at Sonjun. He's going to kill everyone now.
Yep, it's just comical sometimes when you see a Brig fight a Vendetta, you know? Like, just a pull Nudu up against a giant sword. And Dallas will get the hold once more. They're about to have a Nano. They already have a Kitsune Rush as well. So a good situation for them as they take all the good space around this ship. Looking for their opportunity to go. And generally speaking, on Gibraltar, sort of almost regardless of the comps, it's always very difficult for the attacking Widow to find openings because they can just camp these doors so well for the defenders.
Yeah. Kellen's actually found Tree very early on, set up super aggro, and that is a pretty good start for the Fuel. CJ taken comically low, but lives to tell the tale. Kellen holding the space forward as well. Kaluja's traded Sonjun, so not bad, but Dallas do have the support ultimates to continue investing here, keep them healthy if they need it. Chronic is swinging down below in main. Kaluj, big back, slept up. CJ doesn't even need to use the Nano Boost right now, drops it onto Kellen, who pushes deep, forces a TP, but doesn't find any kills. Vega on the backstep. Here comes the shift, here come the rockets. Vega's so low, but who's touching Car? Nobody's touching Car. Zero's going to slice off Sonjun's head, and we're on third point with 3 minutes.
Yeah, Nano was traded in the back. Kellen was really trying to force the kill, but ended up too far away from the payload. They just kept pushing there, and there's a few late kills here, but Kellen's out of mech and far away from point as well. So 1 HP, they're going to make him work for this one. Payload will keep moving, and Team Liquid, they'll have a smaller time bank already, but they're not out of it yet. And now on this third point, a little bit more even between the Widows on this one. You can see already taking that high ground, Luke Minnow trying to contest that top right angle from his defense, but they're not going to contest until this next corner. Chronic's actually popped the walls as well, so that'll slow down Liquid a little bit more.
Wall for wall here as both Widows going to pop that one. Headshot splashes out onto Kaluj. No match onto Kellen for the moment, but we are just waiting on the corner. Team Liquid have a nice little push timing here as Vega drops the rally. Gets anti-nated on the bash, but this has bought them the corner. They swing around into the open now. It's a one-fight situation at this stage. If they die here, Dallas Fuel will be conceding the cap. Bomb for Kellen, so he might want to go and try and play for a trade here. Hook shot from Tree, swinging back line. He sights CJ, but he doesn't take the shot. Patience. Sonjun taken down, though. A body shot into a headshot from Escanor. There's that talent coming online for the Kiriko team. What are we doing right now? Come on now.
Got Kaluj onto the right-hand side now. He's going to get above CJ on this right spawn, which is going to force him in, make it difficult. But actually, no, Kaluj is going to get slept and naded and forced out of that. But they should be able to have a pocket. Suzu just in time to ensure the remake. Now there's a Sundering Blade in the back foot, but Tree has won the Widow Duel. Sunder's now on the back foot. This means Tree just has full reign of the point as well. It's going to be a difficult hold from this point for Dallas, but they have so many ults to throw at it. They need the Nano out soon. It's going to go on to Sunjun. He was anti-foe. He will be okay. They stabilize as Liquid take a back step. Kaluj is sleeping again as Sunjun goes deep for the kill, but he can't find him. Tree's found Sunjun, and they've denied it, and Tree connects again, and that's just for cap. Really well played in the end, actually, from Liquid there. Obviously, it's off the back of, you know, Tree winning every duel and getting him a bunch of picks, but they're playing the ults pretty reasonably as well. Is he gone? Oh, he's muted. What happened? Did he get a call? Did he get a call? He piss his pants? One of the two? He said be right back? Oh, okay. Alright, we're going to go into overtime then. Attack first for Team Liquid, 1 minute 9 seconds on the clock. Obviously, if Tree can deliver a few more of his opening picks, they might be in a chance. All you can really ask for when you've got a minute on the clock is just give yourself something to defend. Make it at least a 2-fight situation. He had to make a call, I see. Do you know if that was the first Rhine map win of OWCS 26 or was some Chinese team pulled it out first? Yeah, unbelievably sneaky. Mag actually played Rhine on Gibraltar last week. Unfortunately. So, Mag beat you to the punch. What team is Mag on? He's on... What are they called? Is it JD Gaming in China? I think they're the... I want to say... No, AG, sorry. AG, yeah. They're probably the 3rd best team in China. Over onto this attack now, a minute on the clock. Tree going to take this duel with Chronic again. Again, we're going to see the Kiri Brig up against an Anakiri actually this time, but Sunjin has surprised Tree. Escanor has TP'd on as well, and actually, Sunjin's going to be causing all sorts of problems from this high ground now. You can see Team Liquid are already slowing it down. A nade attempt from CJ doesn't find all too much, but because of that pick onto the window, they've got the reset number less. And already Team Liquid, they didn't have a lot of time to start with. Even less now, and you can see Tree is now. He knows where Nat Vendetta is, trying to scout that one out. They need to clear this position so Tree can sort of get involved in the game. Sunjin and Zero are going to be duking it out, and Sunjin has been forced away. So now Tree has a little bit more space to work with, but he's still in a very passive angle on point, and a nade there will get countered out by the Suzu, so Zero can keep his position, but CJ still looking for his opportunities.
CJ trying to find a timing here. Tree finds Luke Minnow, another opening pick for Tree. Swing around the back. Nade is good from Chris though, and he takes down Tree. Kellen drops the bomb to get back in suit. Escanor's in big trouble. He Suzies himself a little bit late. Wouldn't happen on ping, but Zera's actually killed Kellen. Kellen is not going to be getting back into his suit. Sonjin's nanoed now, pushing Vega to the brink, but the bash is good. Vega is Cristiano Ronaldo, the dribble king. Chronic takes down Escanor. It might be the end here, to be honest. Oh, spin on point. Chronic cleaning house. It's Kalush versus the world. Oh, he's a big man, but it's not going to happen. Dallas Fuel, they hold on first. 3 minutes to break the first choke.
Yeah, Vega made him work for that kill in the end, but he drags him massively out of position. They had too much on the point at the end, and that's going to be, what was it, 3 minutes, 3 seconds now to get it just past the underside of bridge. Plenty of opportunities here for Dallas Fuel to close out this series. It would be a decisive 3-0 over Team Liquid.
Ooh, DJ, really nice. Look how much damage Chris is doing. 10k heals, 7k damage. Like, actually fully
He's
pumping.
taking the duel with Tree. You know, like when the shots are exchanged between Tree and Chronic, he's the one peeking them back as well, you know.
Oh, when you have the headshot perk
Yeah,
on, you might
like,
as well, right? Like,
yeah, it's a really
yeah.
equal duel.
Yeah, it's just nuts. It's a fast peak. Hey, what did I say about natural egg yolk? Banned phrase. Nobody, you are not allowed to talk about natural egg yolk in this stream. Take that somewhere else.
Didn't Mag? Yeah, he did lose on Reinhardt. Yeah.
Yeah, Mag is a... Yeah.
Yeah, Sneaky came in asking if that was... Oh, wait. Oh, no, you're right, actually. Wait, Sneaky, you're still here? Are you listening? Yeah, Mag lost that map, technically, so it might be the first Rhine win. I thought you were just asking if it was the Rhine map, but it might be the first Rhine win. Because Mag certainly did not win.
Very much appreciate the flower.
Good shout, Sunless Viber.
Hunter, why you got Ice Poseidon fans talking about CX? It's just a throwback, you know? Like, if I was doing... maybe CX used to have difficulty with the whole Ice Poseidon thing more than he does now, right? Like, when people used to call him CX 10 years ago, maybe he would get more name recognition on that. Tree's found Chris for the 15 millionth time.
I'm pretty sure I preempted it.
Yeah, you read that one? And
well, no, like I said, I'm quite old. Okay, it's going to be an opening pick now, and that'll slow him down for a second, but Tree will have to deliver a few more of those as they've still got 2.5 minutes to worry about here. They'll slow it down. Chronic going to go top left now. Any pick will be huge for him. They only really need to win one fight at this point. Tree playing it patiently. Knows where Chronic is, or at least suspects. Can't find the shot though. So they'll both reset for now. Tree will take the high ground. Ooh, Vendetta's committed underneath him actually here, so Tree's going to need a bit of help from this Vendetta as the pressure comes through on point.
Oh, now we're down to the wire. Sonjin taken down by Zero though, so a nice advantage for the side of Liquid. And all they need to do is just press out some of these kills, and the time bank will be whittling quite low already. Tree has Widow Walls to Chronic on 70%, so that's a great start. Shift up onto the high ground for Kalu's, just trying to, you know, take a quick look, see what's going on. Hook for Chronic is mostly just taking the mic, to be honest. Maybe he thinks he's the Aga bouncy mode or something. Kellen jockeying for position on the blue box. Nano boosts for Tree, for CJ, 75%. Support ultimates for Liquid need to come online though, otherwise the Nano burn is going to be absolutely brutal. Widow Walls exchanged, both Widows now have the gift of sound and vision, but no targets on screen. Rallies available for Luke, but not for Vega, and this might make the difference.
Oh, Kaluj has been forced to bomb here. They need to get Kaluj back in Meg. Vega's going to take over the touch. He is low. He's okay for now, but Kellen's found his way onto the back line. Nano comes out onto Luke Mino, and now he'll be swinging for the fences as a rally and Kitsune rush foe, so Luke's going to get bashed up, but the Nano keeps him alive through all of it. They have killed Sunjin. Kellen's still alive behind foe. Luke foe is more concerned. He has to try and save his Anna. He's kept CJ alive. Now they can turn their attention on Kaluj. Another nade from CJ. Kaluj will get suited out of bow, and he's not giving it up just yet. They're forcing it back. They're holding the corner for now. But Chronic, he's got this server position soon. He can swing wide, but Tree, does he know where he is? He does now. Chronic misses the shot.
Zera's in the back. He's swinging for the backline as a Sundering Blade towards the payload, but they can't finish the kill. Zera's found Chronic. He's done it. Now he's Sundering towards the car. He swings main. CJ's dead to it. There's 26 seconds on the clock, and ZR7, he might have just done it. Unbelievable stall coming out before Kellen's going to lose suit. He's going to drop the bomb here, but I think ZR7 should just be good for it. He finds the kill. They've got bodies on the point, and Team Liquid, they're not done yet, Savvy.
Attacker's advantage in full flow here. They just need to get past this late touch. Luke has to get the touch. He has to throw himself at this one here. He's going to go up. He tries to bash back. Overtime has been triggered right now. Now Kellen can take over the touch. Now this rally can come into play. Team Liquid don't have any ults just yet. The boot away from Kellen now. The payload is moving. They can't let it go. Sunjin has found Tree. Grapple from Chronic. Rally is there. Bash comes through. It looks so good, but now Vega's in huge trouble. Vega doesn't have the rally. Escanor doesn't have a Kitsune rush. Kaluj doesn't have the bomb. Luke's rally is going to get him over the line, and Dallas will complete the 3-0.
Oh, go back. Let me see. Like, how does Luke get that touch? Like,
he just walks because he's saving bash so he can bash back and live right. He just walks.
He just gets to walk to the payload to do that. Like, Kellen's dead.
There's no one else. Is Kaluj? Yeah, Kaluj is back now.
Like, they don't want to pick the Widow, right? Because, like, Chronic's holding the Widow angle, so... I don't know. Someone's cranking it here, I'm sure of it. Why'd they kill the baby? They had to kill the baby. The baby used bomb.
Yeah, if they didn't kill the baby there, then Kellen gets to he gets around the corner and he just he remets.
One payload delivered equals one reward. Register now. Kappa.
The reward is face it stickers.
Yeah. Ellis walk. That's Luke Minnow. Ellis walking. How good is Escanor? I don't know, Kia. Not great, not terrible.
Why does Kaluj not peek for Widow? Is Kaluj not coming back from spawn here now?
Isn't Kaluj alive?
No,
Kaluj died.
Where is Kaluj?
Kaluj is alive the whole time. I think he's just cranking it, bro.
Oh yeah, maybe Kaluj is cranking it. I thought he was just coming back from spawn because he was like off screen or something.
It's like, it just shouldn't be possible for Lumina to get to like do that walk to the cart, have like full shield, be able to bash back. Like, he should just die on the walk, no?
Yeah, Kaluj
he has to
goes
walk in like
right.
5v whatever.
Where even is he? Is he giving Escanor a CP? Something? What's going on?
He might have just, you know, food break.
Just cranking it?
Is Liquid just gone now? No LAN? I mean, Liquid was not making the LAN, bro. 2 teams qualify for the LAN. Like, the second RuPaul was out of the roster. There's no way Liquid's making the LAN anymore. Like, they already were looking rocky, like, in the qualification stage, you know? They have to go... They have to do so well to make the LAN.
Sunjin's behind. That's why nobody's there.
What?
So, you know when we were saying, like, because like no one gets traded, right? So where's Kaluj going? There's Sunjin's behind, so that's where Kaluj is going. Him and Escanor are fighting this, yeah. So in the meanwhile, they're like, oh, don't worry about that. we'll get this kill behind, but then they can't get the kill. So then by the time they're back, Luke is like, he hits a whip shot onto Collusion, but he touches point and bashes back. You know, he's kind of already there.
Sonjin classic, man.
So it's actually a Sunjin clutch, yeah.
How on is the DSG vs TL game? I think it'll be great. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to reward myself for successfully watching that game with a donut.
Another one?
My first donut.
I thought you had it before.
Oh no, I got the donut before, but I was going to eat it after the series, and now we're in the after series donut
Folks,
time.
let's not forget we have a new YouTube video for you to be watching right now. Let's not forget about... Oh my god, Jamo Win P 20 gift subs? Jesus Christ.
Oh!
Christ on a bike. Thank you very much, Jamo. We paid. We paid. Thank you very much. Jeez, I haven't seen Jamo Win P in a while, it feels like. It feels like almost a, you know, like a beginning of 2025, maybe even a 2024 Oiler. Like, welcome back.
You're getting donuts tomorrow as well now.
Yeah. Thanks, Beast. That was clap.
Helen ruined your fantasy. Should we look at some numbers?
Let's not blame Kellen for this.
Call.
Oh,
First
man.
time call. Hunter's on the call.
First time call.
Hunter from work. Thanks for the
Hunter from
first time caller though.
My colleague Xavier.
Hey CX, can you thank Hunter for the YouTube video recommendation? I just finished watching the Car Q one now after he said it before the TM game. Ah, you're welcome, Fluffy Dog.
Car Q1?
I presume that's the one that you were recommending it or something.
No recollection.
No recollection. I mean, it could quite easily have happened. That yours and mine version of events has no correlation to whether something did or didn't happen.
About today's matchup, congratulations on your win up
Luke.
against
Oh,
Team
Luke's
Liquid.
cleaned.
Luke, I would love to know
Wow.
because I think Avril and Jaws were talking about it
Left
a
ear.
lot on the cast today. You guys are pulling out some throwback comps when it came down to like the Reinhardt, bringing out like the Diva and the Genji with the Ana. Was that kind of the game plan for the identity of this team, or did those come down to some of the hard reads that Avril was kind of guessing towards?
They're definitely still solid comps. I feel like people kind of forgot that they're good, and I mean, it's a little bit for fun, a little bit we're trying stuff, and I think it worked out pretty well this match. So we'll see if we have to pull it out again.
Oh, I mean, it worked out perfectly with the Ryan. You went 3-0 in Atlas, so like, yeah, you're chilling. I did ask previously in an interview with the Dallas Fuel how it felt to be to kind of representing the team. I want to ask you the same question. Obviously, ex-Overwatch League player as well. Like, how does it feel to rep Fuel?
I mean, it's sick. The org is awesome. It's fun to work with everyone here. It's just been a good time so far.
Where do you guys see yourself right now? I mean, obviously, I think you would always want to back yourself with confidence in terms of your own play and your team's play. But now that you've been Liquid, really, there's only SSG left to go through. Do you guys think you might be the best team in North America right now? Like, what's left for you guys to do to get there?
I mean, it's between us and SSG, but I feel like every team is pretty solid. So I feel like there might be some upsets this week. I think it'll be fun to watch, but we'll definitely be the best team in the region by the time the playoffs come around. So
I
Luke
love to
Minnow is
hear the
famous for his
confidence,
roster
and I
scaling
think something
upwards
to
as the
round it
stages
all out
progress.
there is my question for you
Sofa
is gonna be,
says,
when it
why
comes
does Luke
down
look like
to
he
some of
knows
the
something the
other
rest of us
regions that we're
don't, and he's
seeing
trying
across
not to
the board?
laugh about
Of course,
it?
the meta's
He's got
always
that air
developed
fryer
a
smirk,
little bit
man, like-
differently
You know.
from region to region.
What does he
Is there
know?
any team in particular that you're really excited to play when it does come down to those internationals?
I want to play against Zeta. I feel like they're a pretty unique team. It'd be fun to play against them. So
Okay. Well, thank you so much for the interview. I really appreciate your answers and good luck with the rest of your matches coming in. Have a great rest of your night, Luke.
thanks, you too.
Thank you.
He cut his hair long. He cut his long hair, so he might be smirking over how the lack of hair might increase his video game prowess. Some kind of inverse Samson.
Did you like my whale impression?
Were you just trying to do the sound? Because you did quite a good job physically as well.
Brendan. I can't wait to wake up at, you know, God knows what time to watch Homie E play today. Fuck yeah.
Love the whale.
Love the whale. I haven't seen that movie. Still.
Have you not? It's like it's
Nah,
a
still
tough
not.
watch.
I've heard this. What's
Like
your
not
favourite
in
whale?
a it's a
Orca.
bad film way, but just in it just makes you feel gross. You know,
Uncomfortable,
like
yeah.
like you couldn't go watch the whale and then go for dinner afterwards.
I bet I could.
Oh yeah. All right. Next time you're around, we'll watch the whale and then we'll go for the most comically large meal we think we can handle.
Just, you really don't think that I can put food away after watching something disgusting?
No, you're right.
They
You're
call
right.
me the whale because I'm a fat loser. That's... Hang on.
When Hunter says he's looking for a whale, he's like,
No, I'm not looking for your money.
I'm just looking for someone who's got a lot of food that they're not going to be happy about sharing.
I'm just eating food after watching OWCS China. I think you can handle anything. Oh man.
Yeah, Icy's just yeah, sure he eats after casting Japan. No, yeah, just
The team that has, you know, a mixture of pictures and oh, Haku spinning up the sound. Get soon out of this fucking picture, man. Like,
why? He's on the team.
no, he's not. Like,
He probably claims to be on the team less than you claim to be on T1.
I am on T1.
Yeah.
Lenny, signature hero, Symmetra. Yep. Daewoo couldn't get a jersey in time.
Neither could Psycho or Landon.
Kevstar from the Overwatch League.
Kevstar looks like, you know when people would pass on like VHSs where you just like record a VHS and the quality of recording would just degrade over time with every copy. This Kevstar
the
photo
15
has been
screenshot.
passed on. Yeah, it's been passed on so many times. The resolution is just tanked.